a samurai or a warrior monk? What do we know about the life of Setsuna? Of Setsuna. Setsuna. What do we know about the life of Setsuna?
Power is a theme, often projected through the shadows, that move through this world. Observe the shadows carefully. A dulled mass life, lived by the masses, is unable to fully absorb this collective shadow. The frenetic activity of a splintered world belongs more to the shadows. They roam as phantasms. Do not be tempted to linger among the dead. Shadows offer only false desires that disappear when grasped at. Your hand shall remain empty. Reach for the real, the full cup. The human self lies transparent, and yet your eyes are cast upon the shadows that your bodies and actions make. Do not live life as a puppet. It is as if you only step into the sun in order to see the shadows cast. Move away from the glare of the corrupt world and back into the transparency of the self. You can betray yourself, and no one else in the world will ever know about it. Yet you alone will be forced to pay the price. No one ever escapes forever the payment required for their self. Shadows exist as part of the life of humanity. You cannot escape them. The further towards the light you walk, the greater your shadows become. The trick is to accept and allow the shadows to exist as part of you. By acknowledging them, you can embrace them and unify them into you. If you do not accept your shadows, they will eat away at you, or you will hide in the dark, believing that your shadows are extinguished. Do not trick yourself by staying hidden in the dark. Your fears become your shadows too. You may try running away from them, believing they are unreal or somehow alien. Your fear shadows exist as part of your realm. They can also teach you, if you learn how to deal with them. Fear shadows can show you the trickery of your reality. Do not be afraid to meet yourself. Learn what it means to become yourself. Use everything, the memories, the experiences, and even the shadows. Not until all these come home into yourself can you rise up to meet yourself. Humankind has made a religion out of the game. Rather than playing your parts play you. To give yourselves meaning, you often invent and show off your appearances. Yet, these appearances, since they are illusions, become the shadows that you project as yourself. Do not live your life in shallowness. Do not promote such invented appearances. Darkness is only a difference in shade and light. There is no depth. There is no perception. Perceptions belong to the human realm. Being human means that you live in varied realms, populated by things of all shapes, sizes, contours, and textures. The human being can take in these forms and shapes and turn them into something wonderful. Become the magician. Diversity has to exist because the human being is a unity. Just as there is light, so there is also darkness. As there is the feminine, so there is also the masculine. These are merely aspects of the unification. To ignore them, or worse, to deny them, is a result of your lack of awareness. The shadow side does not wish to be fought, struggled over, or conquered. It wishes to be acknowledged and embraced for what it is, an aspect of your overall unity. The darkness of the world exists because of the light. It is given existence in contrast to the light. It cannot exist alone. They are both one and the same. So also is the human being a combination that at the core is one and the same. The repressed side of the human being forms the darker things of your realm. Know this. This becomes the bubble that many of you live within. Some people live within darker bubbles than others. They become self-enclosing, like suffocating cocoons. Many of you do not grow out of your cocoons during a whole lifetime. Your shadow can become a shield that then absorbs you. Do not live within your shadow when you should be basking in the sun. It is said, the human being becomes its own worst enemy. Yet, you are also your own best saviors. Become porous. Allow the world to move through you. Let your perceptions be a subtle lens. Remember, there is a constant flow from without within, within without, as waters in constant flux and movement. Only the shadow deludes you into being static, like stone.
Was he a samurai or a warrior monk? What do we know of the life of Setsuna? What do we know of the life of Setsuna?